Good morning. Welcome, everyone. It's great to see you all. How'd you sleep? All right? Good, great. Perfect. Well, today we officially welcome you to Agnes Scott College's community as you begin the most exciting journey of your life. Today you join the Scotty Sisterhood and the generations of students who have come before you and pledged to think deeply, live honorably, and engage the intellectual and social challenges of their times. It is my great honor to welcome you, the class of 2022, transfer students and exchange students, to Agnes Scott College. I'm Alexa Gata, the Vice President for Enrollment and Dean of Admission and Financial Aid. And I'd like to introduce you all to each other by sharing a few facts about your class, the great Agnes Scott class of 2022. You guys ready? All right, here we go. You come from all over. Those of you from the United States represent 28 states and territories. The largest state representations are Georgia. Feel free to cheer for your state. It's fine. Yeah, right. Yay, Georgia. Right. Illinois. Awesome. Tennessee, Texas, Florida, and California. Those are the largest states represented. From those of you who are from abroad are actually from 11 countries, including China, Brazil, Canada, thanks guys, Jamaica, absolutely Karen, Jamaica's here, India, Nepal, Nigeria, Somalia, South Sudan, United Kingdom, and Vietnam. So wherever you call home, we're glad that Agnes Scott is now your new home. Academically, you're a very talented group with interests ranging from astrophysics to economics to international relations and psychology. Many of you are still exploring, and we understand that, your areas of major interest, while others have an idea of what you might want to study, at least for now. The top 3 areas of academic interests are biology, pre-med, and the nursing dual degree program with Emory University. You've been involved in a little bit of everything, from student government to music, theater, and sports. Actually, 48% of you participated in community service while in high school, 24% of you are musicians, 27% of you dance or are involved in drama and music, and 42% of you were involved in sports in high school. And we have 30 of you who will be student athletes this year. Just remember that there will be so very many ways for you to get involved here at Agnes Scott, and we definitely encourage you to do that. Get involved. We're also welcoming 18 students who are legacies of the college. Welcome to those folks as well. All right, and finally, the most popular names amongst you. Any guesses? Sydney is the top name. Yep, that is so true. There's quite a few Ashleys, Kaylas, and Isabellas in the group as well. Again, I welcome you to our community and wish you great joy on your Agnes Scott journey. Thank you very much. And now I'd like to welcome to the podium Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the College, Carrie Pinnell. Dean Pinnell.
Thank you so much, Alexa. Wow, you look beautiful. So thrilled to have you here. I am wearing red in solidarity with all of you as you begin your journey of living honorably here at Agnes Scott. I want to just point out everyone is ready to help you as you make your way toward being a scholar, an artist, a writer. Whatever you choose to do, we are here to support you. And I just want to point out everyone on campus has had issues with integrity before. They might have had someone ask them for an answer on a homework assignment, or they might have struggled with, do I have to cite this? Is this a quotation in a paper? Your faculty have all struggled with those challenges themselves, and they are here to help you do the right thing and live honorably in all of those situations. They want to help you get to your best self and do exactly what you want to do in your academic career and beyond. The folks in the library are here to help. They can help you find books, but they can also help you if you're saying, I'm writing this paper. How do I cite this particular source? They're all experts in that. So please, if you ever have any questions, if you ever are doubting what you're doing in your scholarly career, whatever you're doing in your classes, please ask. We're all here to help. We're all here to support each other. And I am happy to also be part of this group that is eager to encourage you along the way on your academic journey. So it's my great pleasure now to introduce the Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, Karen Goff.
Little parched. Well, good morning, Scotties. Okay, that was a little lame. Let's try this again. Good morning, Scotties. Good morning. Now that's more like it. That's the spirit, the red class. You know, red, fiery, full of energy. So you have chosen to become a part of a very distinguished community of scholars and learners in which you will be challenged and supported to live up to your highest ideals. You will hear it over and over again, our mission for you to think deeply, live honorably, and engage the intellectual and social challenges of your time. Today, in fact, marks another chapter of your academic journey and your development as an individual within this tapestry of this very diverse and quintessential embodiment of Scottyhood. You have chosen to become a part of an inherent legacy and the tradition of excellence here at Agnes Scott. The honor system is integral to the student-governed process by which all students are held to a high standard of personal and academic integrity. This has been the cornerstone of Agnes Scott for more than a century. It is an enduring tradition wherein each student is expected to govern oneself ethically by the choices you will make both inside and outside the classroom. Now, the key word here is choice. Undoubtedly, every single day, each day, you will be presented with choices. In some instances, it will be simple. In others, it will require you to think even more deeply. However, each choice presents an opportunity to develop and shape our character. And most, if not all, of our choices are not to be viewed as inconsequential. It has been said, and it's actually one of my favorite quotes, our character is defined by what we do when nobody is looking. In the Division of Student Affairs that I have the awesome opportunity to meet some dynamic leaders and at athletics, we operate from a value proposition to cultivate inclusive communities designed to graduate honorable students who will live, lead, and thrive in a global society. So, my dear Scotties, I leave you with these words by Stephen Covey. You sow a thought, you reap an action. You sow an action, you reap a habit. You sow a habit, you reap a character. You sow a character, you reap a destiny. You, my friends, you have a great destiny ahead of you, and I am looking forward to an honorable journey with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Goff, for those powerful words. And good morning, class of 2022. My name is Amira Doherty, and I am the Student Government Association President for the 2018-2019 school year. On Saturday, August 20th, 2016, I was exactly where you are, sitting in these unfamiliar chairs, anxiously awaiting the remarks of students who had come before me, wondering what exactly is an honor code. Further, I wondered if this honor pledge would mean something to me during my time here at Agnes Scott, or if it was merely signed in the name of ceremony. That's when Madeline Dekarsky, the 2016-2017 Honor Court president, came forward and asked us to understand what kind of community we were becoming a part of by signing our names below the honor pledge. I was moved when I heard Scotty after Scotty step up to the microphone to tell us what it meant to live in this world as an honorable person. I was beyond proud of where I had chosen to spend the next chapter of my life growing up and shaping myself into the world leader I had envisioned, because I realized then and there that Agnes Scott is a reflection of who I am and who I strive to be. Someone who lives in dignity, respect for others, honesty, and maintains an undying passion for improving the lives of those around me. The honor pledge isn't simply about not cheating or academic integrity, both of which are vital to the success of your college education. However, it reaches beyond the confines of the classroom. In SGA, in particular, it allows us to ensure that there is a trust and transparency between administration and the students in every possible way. It helps us to cultivate a campus environment in which students feel a familial trust of one another. There is something extraordinary about the energy that's on this campus, and I believe that it starts with the trust that you give yourself and your Scotty siblings when you sign this pledge. So, on behalf of the Student Government Association, I congratulate you on reaching this milestone in your academic careers and welcome you to the Agnes Scott family. At this time, please welcome our Honor Court President, Kirsten Jackson, class of 2019.
Thank you, Amira. Hello and welcome, class of 2022. I'm excited you have decided to further your education here at Agnes Scott College. As a senior, you can believe me when I say these next 4 years of your life will be some of the best years. You will leave this place with more awareness and more confidence and more will to create social change. You will soon see this college assures you that barriers are meant to be broken. Here at Agnes Scott, I'm a part of many student organizations because I truly care about our campus community. My role as Honor Court President is essential because I am actively involved and engaged in the honor system, which is the cornerstone of the Agnes Scott community. Not too long ago, I was looking at colleges to attend. When I visited Agnes Scott, I remembered my tour guide telling me about the tradition Agnes Scott has. She mentioned the Black Ring Mafia and the Agnes Honor System. I was so intrigued by the honor system, and I had never heard anything like it. This system was founded on the support and mature judgment and the personal integrity of each student. By entering Agnes Scott, a student voluntarily pledges their support to the regulation and the spirit of the community. As members of this community, we accept a definite responsibility for ourselves and our fellow students, which leads to responsible freedom within the structure of the honor system. I am certain I have given many of you campus tours in this room, and I know on every tour that the honor system is more than just being comfortable with leaving your laptop in the library or taking exams unproctored. At Agnes Scott, the honor system is the way that Scotties live. Every individual's honesty allows those to do the right thing even when no one is watching. The honor system applies to everyone. We all have a communal responsibility to each other, whether you're a faculty, staff, or student. This system is a student-led process with the support of our student conduct officer. We are able to make decisions based on the preponderance of evidence presented by members of the community. The honor system is the glue that holds our campus community together, and very shortly, each of you will all publicly affirm the Agnes Scott Honor Pledge, stating that you accept the honor system at Agnes Scott as your way of life. Then you will come forward and individually sign the honor code. Your signatures will join those of classes 2021, 2020, and 2019 in Buttrick Hall. I am looking forward to seeing many of you around campus this year, and I am again excited to welcome you all to the Agnes Scott, and I am honored to serve you as well. Please welcome Taylor James, class of 2019, and the Judicial Board President.
Thank you, Kirsten. Good morning, Scotties. My name is Taylor James. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. Woo woo! And I am a senior here at Agnes Scott, double majoring in English and Africana Studies. I also hold the position of Judicial Board President here on campus. Judicial Board, also known as J-Board, is a student-led adjudicating body here at the college, which ensures that students uphold the standards of the honor system within our residence halls. Judicial Board is one of the organizations that falls under the honor system, whose main goal is to promote and ensure a safe environment for every student within the residence halls. J-Board does its best to implement accountability among the entire student body by educating Scotties rather than punishing them. For each of you, it starts by reading the student handbook and allowing yourself to understand Agnes Scott's policies. I would be remiss if I did not mention student conduct. Conduct is the manner in which a person behaves on a given occasion. Our conduct is not only a representation of ourselves and our families, but as a Scottie. Now, I know that we are not all perfect, and as first years, you will make a handful of mistakes. And that's okay. You may even find yourself on the 3rd floor of Alston visiting myself and other J-Board members to investigate a potential case you may have. However, J-Board is ultimately here to hold you accountable and to be the best Scottie that you can be, not only on campus, but within the residence halls. I'm extremely excited to meet all of you, and welcome to Agnes Scott. Now, it gives me the great pleasure to welcome our 9th president of Agnes Scott, President Lee Zach. Just like you, oh, okay, go ahead. Woo! Just like you, this is her very first honor pledge signing at Agnes Scott. Please applaud her as she makes her way to the podium.
Thank you very much, and good morning. I want to begin by thanking our bagpiper, Corbin McKay. That was just absolutely exceptional. I also have to say, yes, this is my first honor pledge, but every time I step on this campus and every time I hear our phenomenal members of our cabinet and our students speak, I am so incredibly impressed. Can we give them a round of applause? And as was mentioned earlier, this really is a very special day. It is one where our Scotties are joining many, many Scotties before them. As a matter of fact, Scotties for 122 years in signing the honor pledge here at Agnes Scott. I'd like you just to pause for 1 minute. So much has been said, so much has happened. Just pause for 1 minute and just take it all in. Okay, class of 2022, Woodruff Scholars, transfer and exchange students. In a few minutes, Kirsten will lead us in the recitation of the Agnes Scott Honor Pledge. And then each of us, and actually it is each of us, I'm joining you today as well in signing the Honor Pledge, will sign that pledge. And not only will we add our names to a piece of paper, we're signing that pledge in our hearts as well. As was mentioned by Dean Goff, the Honor Pledge is a form of self-governance here at Agnes Scott and is a long tradition. What it really means is that we are putting our trust in you. Trust in you to act honorably. Trust in you to actually watch out for each other. And this is a trust that not only takes place while you're here, but this is a trust for a lifetime. Our honor pledge is one not only while we're on our campus, but something that we will do for the rest of our lives. You've heard several people refer to our mission. I think we can't say it enough. And again, that too will be inscribed on our hearts. To think deeply, live honorably, and engage the intellectual and social challenges of your and our times. There's no doubt. It's a complex world out there, and it's a complex world in here. And I have to tell you, I am so happy to have so many people who are available to help in those decisions. Our phenomenal cabinet members mentioned it this morning. The students are here to help. We clearly have faculty and staff who can help make very difficult decisions. And I know you can help each other in that process as well. And I know that you will. Because this clearly is a commitment to honesty and integrity that's going to be demonstrated in this campus. But it's also a demonstration that we believe in you and what you're going to do next. You are our leaders today. You clearly are our leaders of the future. These are the values we want you to take out into the world as well. And that's part of what Agnes Scott is. It's not only how we act here, but it's how we act outside, and also how you will act in the future. So I am delighted to be a part of today, to be signing with you today, to affirm our adherence and our belief in the honor code here at Agnes Scott. I want to thank you so much for your commitment to this pledge, and I give my commitment to you as well. Thank you very much. And it is now my honor to ask Kirsten to come back to the podium and lead us in the Honor Code Pledge.
All students, please rise as we recite the Honor Pledge together. This is located in the middle cover of your program. As a member of the student body of Agnes Scott College, I consider myself bound by honor to develop and uphold high standards of honesty and behavior. To strive for full intellectual and moral stature. To realize my social and academic responsibility in the community. To attain these ideals, I do therefore accept this honor system as my way of life. You may now be seated, and we will start the signing of our honor pledge. Please follow the direction of the student leaders.
Will everyone please rise and join me in singing the college hymn, God of the Marching Centuries? The words are on the back of your program. God of the marching Congratulations again to all of you, our newest Scotties. Give yourselves a round of applause. Before we leave, I do have a few announcements. Family members will meet their Scotties outside of Evans Dining Hall after the class picture and join them for lunch. New students and families can then attend the academic department fair after lunch. Lastly, please remain seated until all members of the platform party and the new students have recessed. On behalf of the Agnes Scott community, I would like to thank each of you for participating in this year's Honor Pledge ceremony. Thank you.